My name is Minister John Ruland III, and this is Sermon 23. Other Forms of Prayer, 144, 5:1.
Five, other forms of prayer. From time to time during the remainder of Jesus' sojourn on earth, he brought to the notice of the apostles several additional forms of prayer. But he did this only in illustration of other matters, and he enjoined that these parable prayers should not be taught to the multitudes. Many of them were from other inhabited planets, but this fact Jesus did not reveal to the 12. Among these prayers were the following.
Our Father, in whom consist the universe realms, uplifted be your name, and all glorious your character. Your presence encompasses us, and your glory is manifested imperfectly through us, as it is in perfection shown on high. Give us this day the vivifying forces of light, and let us not stray into the evil bypaths of our imagination, for yours is the glorious indwelling, the everlasting power, and to us the eternal gift of the infinite love of your Son, even so, and everlastingly true.
Our creative parent, who is in the center of the universe, bestow upon us your nature, and give to us your character. Make us sons and daughters of yours by grace, and glorify your name through our eternal achievement. Your adjusting and controlling spirit give to live and dwell within us, that we may do your will on this sphere as angels do your bidding in light. Sustain us this day in our progress along the path of truth. Deliver us from inertia, evil, and all sinful transgression. Be patient with us as we show loving kindness to our fellows. Shed abroad the spirit of your mercy in our creature hearts. Lead us by your own hand, step by step, through the uncertain maze of life, and when our end shall come, receive into your own bosom our faithful spirits. Even so, not our desires, but your will be done.
Our perfect and righteous Heavenly Father, this day guide and direct our journey. Sanctify our steps and coordinate our thoughts. Ever lead us in the ways of eternal progress. Fill us with wisdom to the fullness of power, and vitalize us with your infinite energy. Inspire us with a divine consciousness of the presence and guidance of the seraphic hosts. Guide us ever upward in the pathway of light. Justify us fully in the day of the great judgment. Make us like yourself in eternal glory, and receive us into your endless service on high.
Our Father, who is in the mystery, reveal to us your holy character. Give your children on earth this day to see the way, the light, and the truth. Show us the pathway of eternal progress, and give us the will to walk therein. Establish within us your divine kingship, and thereby bestow upon us the full mastery of self. Let us not stray into paths of darkness and death. Lead us everlastingly beside the waters of life. Hear these our prayers for your own sake. Be pleased to make us more and more like yourself. At the end, for the sake of the divine Son, receive us into the eternal arms. Even so, not our will but yours be done.
Glorious Father and Mother, in one parent combined, loyal would we be to your divine nature, your own self to live again in and through us by the gift and bestowal of your divine Spirit, thus reproducing you imperfectly in this sphere, as you are perfectly and majestically shown on high. Give us day by day your sweet ministry of brotherhood, and lead us moment by moment in the pathway of loving service. Be you ever and unfailingly patient with us, even as we show forth your patience to our children. Give us the divine wisdom that does all things well, and the infinite love that is gracious to every creature. Bestow upon us your patience and loving kindness, that our charity may enfold the weak of the realm. And when our career is finished, make it an honor to your name, a pleasure to your good spirit, and a satisfaction to our soul helpers. not as we wish, our loving Father, but as you desire the eternal good of your mortal children. Even so may it be.
Our all-faithful source and all-powerful center, reverent and holy be the name of your all-gracious Son. Your bounties and your blessings have descended upon us, thus empowering us to perform your will and execute your bidding. Give us moment by moment the sustenance of the tree of life. Refresh us day by day with the living waters of the river thereof. Step by step lead us out of darkness and into the divine light. Renew our minds by the transformations of the indwelling Spirit, and when the mortal end shall finally come upon us, receive us to yourself and send us forth in eternity. Crown us with celestial diadems of fruitful service, and we shall glorify the Father, the Son, and the Holy Influence, even so throughout a universe without end.
Our Father, who dwells in the secret places of the universe, honored be your name, reverenced your mercy, and respected your judgment. Let the sun of righteousness shine upon us at noontime, while we beseech you to guide our wayward steps in the twilight. Lead us by the hand in the ways of your own choosing, and forsake us not when the path is hard and the hours are dark. Forget us not as we so often neglect and forget you, but be you merciful and love us as we desire to love you. Look down upon us in kindness and forgive us in mercy as we in justice forgive those who distress and injure us. May the love, devotion, and bestowal of the majestic Son make available life everlasting with your endless mercy and love. May the God of universes bestow upon us the full measure of his Spirit. Give us grace to yield to the leading of this Spirit. By the loving ministry of devoted seraphic hosts, may the Son guide and lead us to the end of the age. Make us ever and increasingly like yourself, and at our end, receive us into the eternal paradise embrace. Even so, in the name of the bestowal Son, and for the honor and glory of the Supreme Father.
Though the apostles were not at liberty to present these prayer lessons in their public teachings, they profited much from all of these revelations in their personal religious experiences. Jesus utilized these and other prayer models as illustrations in connection with the intimate instruction of the 12, and specific permission has been granted for transcribing these 7 specimen prayers into this record.
This reading from the Urantia book is presented by truthbook.com, audio version courtesy of Urantia Foundation.
My name is Minister John Ruland III, and I will catch you next time.